Allah of the Quran, I renounce you.
So this Bible has put us into bondage. So we are to burn it. We are to burn the Bible.
And we're told that everything written in this book called Bible were all true. We never knew that everything, almost 99% of all that is written in this book that is called holy, are all lies, deception, and charismatic bondage.
The person that made this, compiled this Bible is King James, which we know that King James is a slave trader.
This book is a book of witchcraft.
Let's watch this video.
Oh, we got
Allah of the Quran, I renounce you. Allah of the Quran.
Repent. This is
Allah of the Quran. I'm renouncing Allah of the Quran to prove to you guys that I'm done reading the Quran, guys. It's not like I didn't read it. I'm done reading it. And I did not find salvation in it. It's a satanic book.
read, yeah.
If I didn't read it, then it would have been a different thing. But
Guys, we're telling you.
that I read it. Alright?
Guys, I'm telling you to repent. This
I read the Quran. This is a satanic book.
It's satanic.
Allah of the Quran, I renounce you. Now he claims to be an ex-Muslim, and to vent his anger on a Muslim, to show how he hates Islam, he has to tear a copy of the Quran on video with a young child. I mean, you can see some small boy beside him. Now, I don't know why people think tearing the Quran or a copy of a religious book will have any effect on them. You see our brethren, the Christians, doing this quite very often. A pastor actually sent me this video, and he was happy that the guy was acting this way. Then I asked him, why are you happy? As a pastor, you should be condemning this, because we shouldn't allow this. What it will bring is conflict between Muslims and non-Muslims. Muslims who have no understanding, when they see such videos, they will get angry. And then if he's closer to any of them, they could harm him. You see that you caused that unnecessary harm upon yourselves. So let's avoid this. But he still insisted. He was happy that the guy was doing that. You know, me personally, I have picked copies of Bible on refuse dumps. Where I used to live, there was this refuse dump. Whenever I passed by, I have picked twice copies of the Bible there, because I have respect for the book that you respect. So I pick it, clean it up, and put it on my shelf. I have 2 copies of this. And where I work, the hospital I work, once I went to an abandoned toilet, I found on the WC a copy of the Holy Bible lying there. I had to pick it, clean it, put it in my bag, and I brought it home. It's part of these Bibles you see here. Part of these books you see here. Now you see, this is how we deal with each other. When you show respect, that mutual understanding and brotherliness remain amongst you. You don't have to quarrel because this is a Muslim, that is a Christian. This should not be a reason for us to quarrel. It should rather be a reason for us to compete in loving each other. Because you do not win people with a gun or through hate. You only win the heart of the people with respect and then words of wisdom. That is why even when the prophet Moses was sent to the tyrant Pharaoh, Allah told him in the Quran that he should speak with him with utmost respect and soberliness. This is how we should treat each other. And the Quran also teaches us, "Ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah wal maw'idhatil hasanah wajadilhum billati hiya ahsan." That call onto the way of your Lord. If you want to invite people into your faith, do that with wisdom and beautiful preaching. You see, so you don't do this, try to tear the Quran, bend the Quran, and what do you get? You only incur the wrath of Muslims. No Muslim will love you or become a Christian because you have banned the Quran. No Muslim will do that. And the Quran gives us an advice, very beautiful. In fact, this advice, when followed by all, will lead to a peaceful cohesion and peaceful relationship between people of different faith. What does the Quran say? وَلَا يَسُبُّ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ فَيَسُبُّ اللَّهَ عَدْوًا بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ. And do not, the Quran says, and do not insult the gods of others, else in their ignorance they will also insult Allah. Now, interestingly, there's another video I want you to see. We Muslims do not have time. In fact, we are not allowed by Islam to retaliate in also tearing the Bible. But God has used your own people to retaliate on behalf of Muslims. Let's watch this video.
This is almost 400 and some years we have been using this Bible. And this Bible puts us in a very desperate bondage. They say Holy Spirit. Is it only him that is spirit that is holy? All the spirit that are with our Father, are they not holy?
They are holy.
Are they not holy?
They are holy.
So they just want to coil something to influence people. We don't want to continue in their bondage. And the person that made this, compiled this Bible is King James, which we know that King James is a slave trader. When you go to Akwa Ibom, we have Jamestown. That is where he used to gather his slave before he take them to the country. Go to Ghana, go to Jamaica, you will see Jamestown. So they are calling Jamestown. That is why, since he wants to get out of slave trade, because the world was against him, then he find a means to call the Bible to put people into spiritual slavery. So this Bible has put us into bondage. So we are to burn it. We are to burn the Bible. We are to burn it.
So many lies are in it.
Yes,
Now, you can see the book on my hand. This book, as the name given to it, they say this Holy Bible. And this word holy capture the mind of people that want to worship their maker with all their hearts. In the deception, they told us that the book is holy, an opposite of what the book contains. The opposite of this book is unholy. And why our man was captured is because the word holy was using to capture the mind of worshippers of our Creator. And we're told that everything written in this book called Bible were all true. We never knew that everything, almost 99% of all that is written in this book that is called holy, are all lies, deception, and charismatic bondage. This book is a book of witchcraft. This book is a book of witchcraft. This book is a book of witchcraft.
Kindly share this video so that this brother will get to learn from it, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you.